Anyway, hello and welcome back to my tutorials, the MSPaint tutorials. In this episode, I'll be teaching you how to color in color in the drawing I just did in the last episode. Anyway, let's get to work now. First of all, the thing I'm going to say now is usually when coloring things, if you can't get rid of the lines using the free selection tool, you can just use to select the white color and just basically overcolor all the black lines you don't want. For example, like so. Now look, it looks a lot more clean. Anyway, now to show you the colors. Usually when I'm doing this professionally and all, I usually have all the colors pre-picked beforehand. But because I'm doing this tutorial to show you what I'm doing and how I do it, I'm just going to pick colors I want. Now let's just say I want a different color for this guy here. Now I'd use the fill tool a lot, and if I couldn't use the fill tool, I'll just use the line tool for the extra little details. Now let's say that I want to color in a different shade. Double click a colour and it'll come up with this and showing up various shades, and if it has a shade I want, I just click it and I'll do kind of this. Yeah. Also, I'll give you now that this is my colouring style usually for custom things. Sometimes it's not, but that's basically my colouring style in a nutshell. So yeah. So anyway, you can see full well that from a distance that I've got the details are there. Now let's just say for perhaps that I don't have any colours that I want to use. For example, a skin colour. I'll just click on custom colour, define, and it comes up with this. Now I just move this around to get a colour I want, and when I'm happy with where it is, I move this down to this colour of the thing, and you'll see the colour appearing around here. Don't bother learning what these. I don't know what these are, but I think they're to do with the colour, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm not going to go into detail with them because I'm not sure about them. Anyway, now that I know my colour, I click OK, and I go on the warpath with the fill tool, and voila, I now have a colour that I want. And now I define more custom colors again for a lighter color, and this time I just slowly go around the outline of the black, and when I've done that, I use the fill tool to fill in the gaps. Just use it very quickly, like so. Yeah, basically this is a very time-consuming process, but it's worth it. It's basically worth it. I can guarantee it's worth its weight in gold. Okay, like something like this, okay? There, and now look at it. See, it's more detailed than anything. Also, you just saw my thing flash up for a minute. You didn't see anything. Anyway. Just add a bit more detail and voila, look, see? Now his face is completely coloured in. Now I'll go and colour in all his hands. Now I can go and colour in all his hands and... oh! Wrong thing. And everything, you know? Yeah, basically you just continue doing what I've just shown you for the entire character, so that eventually you'll get a thing. Anyway, there's also very different art styles. For example, I'm going to show you one very soon, as soon as I finish doing this hand, that it colours in the lines, and then you just fill the lines in with the outline, and use the appropriate colours of the inside that you want. Of course, that's not the only style I've learned. There's also like depending on what you want to use, you define your style by whatever you have to. For example, if you want, say, to represent an anime, you obviously study the anime style a lot, and you copy that style in a way. For example, I'll show you now what I mean by the coloring thing. Let's just say that I've got this. This is how it goes, and then I make sure that there is no connections to the other black thing, and then I click fill, and voila, I now have something completely different style. See, this style is very, very different from what I use, and basically I hardly use it because the outline makes it stand out more, and the old thing, I think, I usually make it. So I very rarely use the style that I've just shown you, although I will make exceptions sometimes. Anyway, now that I've given you a small tutorial on how to do a different style, I'll just go in and finish off the thing, and I'll talk to you more about other things I can do. For example, with the coloring tool, you're basically on this stage. You can basically do whatever you want with your character. For example, I'm showing you how to color in a person, but if you want to do a car or an item, you just basically do the same thing I've done. And also, don't be afraid or anything to do different style, or just do something creative, because there are a lot of things you can do with MSPaint by just experimenting with it, really. So I basically try to teach you everything in the book, but yeah. So now that we've got all the things, and I'm now going to teach you the kind of anime-ish style kind of thing. For example, I'm going to colour in his hair blonde. And before you say, but that's not blonde, that's yellow, I don't really care, I'm going to go with the preset colour. Also, if you were listening into the background, I'm playing music by a band called Power Glove. You may or may not have heard it, but it's a metal band, and I'd recommend having a listen to what they do, because it's pretty badass. Anyway, let's just say that I've, for time consuming effort, yeah, you'll also notice that there's a lot of time consuming involved in this, and so if you're just looking for a quick way to DOS off things in MSPaint, you'll have to practice speed painting, i.e. like doing this really fast. So, yeah, so anyway, that's his blonde hair, and let's say I want a kind of anime-ish style. I'd say I'd do this, for example, because I know a lot of seen a lot of animes that do this effect. For example, I'll name a random anime, Lucky Star, because I've seen Lucky Star do something like this. Now don't get me wrong, I don't watch Lucky Star, I just seen a few things that other people use, and I'd obviously get a custom color, define, get the lightest grey I can, and voila. Just kind of get this, and look, see, it's now reflective. Yeah, I don't know how much use that's been, but oh, I'm running out of time. I think, yeah, I am. Anyway, let's just fill in the teeth real quickly by kind of being like, yeah, you'll notice that I've used very small things to do with this thing. Yeah, that was very descriptive of me, thing. Anyway, you'll see what I noticed, that I'm using a different tone of white. Don't get confused with the actual white, because you know, it's not actually white, it's more of a grey, and I'm running out of time pretty quickly. So anyway, I'll just show you pretty quickly what it looks like now. See, this is what it looks like now generally. So basically you'd go and do this for the entire character, and basically it'd come out looking pretty decent. So before I have to go, because you know, time constraints and all, I'll just colour in around I'll just colour in the iris very, very quickly. I'll have him have blue eyes. Blue eyes, there we go. And now he looks more humanish. And I'll define that custom colour to about a very different colour of brown, black, and there we go. Now I'll save my changes and check my time. And I'm running out of time, so this has been Nightmare Bros showing you different variations of colouring, and I hope it's been very useful to you. If it hasn't, well, I can't exactly guarantee it was, but you know. Anyway, next episode I'll be doing something different for your needs, okay? Bye.